Welcome to Wuppertal in Germany.
Today we are going to travel on the upside down train, so
let's get going. The Wuppertal Chevy Bahn officially launched in 1901, becoming the world's oldest electric suspended monorail still in operation. It spans approximately 13.3 kilometers, about 8 miles, and glides about 8 to 12 meters above the ground and the Wupper River. The route includes 20 stations and the system serves roughly 80,000 to 85,000 passengers daily. Okay, so first we need to get our tickets and we've worked out what to do. We have to wait for this to reset. We want the 24-hour ticket, which is this one, and it's for 2 people, and the city of Wuppertal is Zone A. Next, so that's 1320. Okay, so we go to the
tap.
Is it ready to tap?
Yes.
Here? Nothing's happening.
Maybe put it in.
It wasn't allowing me to do contactless, so I have to do PIN number instead. And the ticket is here.
Okay.
So I believe we have to validate this ticket, so it's pointing that way. Ah, right, it's done it. Okay. Our train is due in 1 minute, which gives us enough time to show you the map along here. So we're almost in the middle at the Doppelhof here, and we're heading this direction to Valwinkel, right at the end. And at that point there is the depot, and there we should get a good view of the trains turning round hopefully. Our train is about to arrive. Here it is. Valwinkel. So you can see the mechanism of it up there. So while the train has stopped, it's a good time to tell you our route today. So we started at the main station, HBF, and we're taking it the whole way to the depot. Then we'll be heading back down this direction past the station to the botanical garden, stop for that, then to the other end, and finally to the altar market for the brewery. So Paul, this isn't actually our first time on a suspended monorail this trip, is it? Because we had a very unexpected journey at the airport when we discovered that the SkyTrain, which took you to the main station at the airport, was also a suspended monorail. And we didn't actually know that. So we didn't film that one because we had all our luggage with us and there wasn't time or the energy to do it, but it's not the only one here.
Wow. So
we're coming up to the depot at Valwinkel, which is the final So the train that we just got off has turned round, literally, round the circle, and just heads out the other way. I was wanting to get a shot of the screen at the front, but the driver who's about to take over wouldn't let me because there wasn't time. And there he is, he's going into the cabin now. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Well, that was good timing because another train is just coming in. So you can see the entire mechanism of it there. And the one that we were on has just left again, so there's a very, very short turnaround. Right, now I understand why he didn't want me to take any pictures inside when it was stopped. Right, well, let's watch this one go the whole way round. And there it is. So it is an incredibly quick turnaround. It's literally a case of one in and one out. I don't think there's any room or capacity to store them here. Right, Paul, we are getting on board again, and we're now going to head to the Botanic Garden. We're a little bit out of breath. We just walked up a big hill on our way to the Botanical Garden, and then Paul suddenly remembered something that we first did when we visited Derry, Londonderry, and we were walking on the city walls, and there were some steep hills. We walked backwards. Look. And it's so much easier walking up a hill when you are walking backwards. If you don't believe us, try it. But maybe just don't walk in the middle of the road. Okay, we're about to cross the road. So there's a little bit to go. Right, some steps now, Paul. We're not walking backwards up these, are we?
This view better be worth it.
We've got our hats on now. It's very cold. Oh, you've got your gloves on as well. I can't do camera work and wear gloves at the same time. We've got tennis courts down there. Well, Paul, we are finally here. We made it. It was quite a trek. So we've got a sign here.
Do you think we're like here somewhere?
I think we're here.
All right.
Because that looks like that little tower over there.
Yeah, and we just passed the car park.
So there's lots of lovely looking little buildings, and I think the main part of the park is probably over here. It's in that way, Paul. Is this to post like little letters of suggestion?
I thought this is to put your dog poo.
Is it?
I don't know. Well, it must be, right?
It looks like a little letterbox. Stepping stones. Oh look, Pussy Willow. We used to have this at home in our garden. I love this. And at Christmas time, supermarkets will sell this and you can decorate them with fairy lights. I just love how fairy these are.
What a lovely botanic garden.
Yes, it certainly is. And it's so far up on this hill that if it wasn't for the trees, you could see for miles around. So I think this area is having some work done to it, or else they're preparing it for new growth. And it looks as though there's a pool over there. But again, I think it's under preparation. But look at those buildings, they're magnificent. So you can see all the different types of flowers and plants that they are growing here. Of course, we're here in winter, so there's not much happening at the minute. Everything will come into bloom in the spring, no doubt. Time to sit down and rest those weary feet, Paul.
Just rest before we walk on back to the station.
At least it's downhill all the way. Just like our episodes sometimes. Good to know that if you are visiting the botanical gardens, there is a free public toilet. There are greenhouses here as well. This one is filled with cacti, but unfortunately they are all closed today, and they would have given us some welcome relief from the cold. Well, if we didn't say it earlier, the botanical gardens are free to visit, and they're open daily until 4:30 in the afternoon during the winter. You could check online for opening times at other times of the year. So I have been wondering what these signs said and why it wasn't the destination. And basically I have used a translator online, and it basically works out as first move and following move. So it's the first train coming in 2 minutes and the following train in 8 minutes, but it doesn't tell you the destination. And there doesn't seem to be any other way of knowing which side you need to be on unless you see the destination at the front of the train. or you know which direction you are heading in, or you live here and you understand the system. I think it would be much better if it said 1 followed by the destination and then the time, and then 2 followed by the destination and then the time. So we're here at Langerik, that is where the botanical garden was, and we're now just going to take it to the end of the line at the other end to Oberbarmen, just to have a look at what the end of the line looks there. And here comes our train, perfect timing.
They connect. I think that it just goes back.
Ah,
Because I don't
so
think that there's a good connection.
this is interesting. Look, so this is at this end.
Yeah.
They can stable. So we'll just watch and see what happens here.
That other one left on the other side.
Ah,
So this one must go round. Right, yeah.
yeah. But there is one stabled down there as well. Well, let's just watch and see what happens.
It's fascinating.
It is. There it goes. And look, oh, you can see it both sides. Isn't that funny? Oh, it stopped. Oh. Maybe this is where they change drivers as well.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's interesting. So it's sticking out at either end. Well, let's just see how long it sits here. I suspect it won't be here for long because,
Do we want to go down and catch it on the other side?
well, we might not make this one, but I suspect it doesn't stay that long because there is quite a quick turnaround. I see the driver taking their jacket off on the front end over there. The doors are closing at the back, I've just noticed. The light has gone on at the front. The driver just seems to be sorting themselves out. So the name of this stop, I've just noticed, it's Oberbarmen. B-A-R-M-E-N.
Oh, barman.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing some barmen or maybe even some bar women at the brewery, which will be our next stop after this. And after the massive walk that we had to the botanical garden, I think we deserve a beer.
Or 2.
Yeah.
Do we want to catch the next one?
Oh, well, I don't know if we'll catch the next one.
3 minutes.
Okay. Well, I guess it's going to sit there a while. Oh, we're just going to about make it, Paul. Well, it says 2 minutes anyway. Next stop, the brewery. Bye! Oh, we got off at the wrong stop.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that must be the next one. In our excitement, we got out one stop too early.
That wasn't the right stop.
But it does give us a chance to look at the Wupper River, which is just behind you there, Paul. Well, we've just seen some other people recording something there. Maybe they're YouTubers as well. So we are at the right station now, Ultramarkt, and now all we have to do is find the Wuppertal brewery. Here it is, the Wuppertal brew house. Let's go inside. So we've just gone to the toilet first of all, and next to it is what I think. It says Papa Joke. Do you think this is like a dad joke machine?
Is it going to talk to you in German?
Yeah, so this will, well, it'll be a dad joke in German.
Okay.
So you can let us know in the comments if you know what it is. It says 50 cents for one joke. So let's put the money in and see what happens.
Ein Polizist stoppt einen Autofahrer.
Sie wissen doch, bei Alkohol Hände weg vom Steuer.
Da antwortet der Autofahrer.
Sie scherzen, Herr Wachmeister. Da bin ich besoffen und soll jetzt auch noch freihändig fahren.
Bravo, bravo. Well, after a little bit of confusion, we were seated. It's a bit strange because there's no bar area. It's all just seating. And then we find the beer menu here. So Paul thinks that this is draft beer, and if that is the case, well, I think I've got to go for the Wupper Hell. It's either that or the Wupper Dunkel. So I don't fancy a litre, I think
Okay,
0.41.
Gesagt means tapped.
Tapped. So that's draft.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Me, so I think I may go for Dunkel, which is the dark.
Ah, and hell is light. Is that right?
Should I put that in?
What is hell in German? What?
Whopper.
Whopper hell? Well, no, I don't read. Well, it doesn't need the whopper.
No. Okay, fine.
I guess that's just the name.
That's just a name.
Yeah. This one, do you think that's like wheat beer? House wheat beer, probably. Brew house wheat beer. And I'm not sure what that is. Banana beer. But
What the heck was banana beer?
I think if we get one of these each, then we can mix and match. So I was right. It is a banana beer. Wheat banana. I don't fancy that. A sweet banana, yes. Now there's someone behind you there who reminds me of someone I used to work with. Yeah. I think it might be a monk though. I didn't work with a monk. No, I didn't. Not that I'm aware of anyway. Well, our beers have arrived, and if you see a glow in mine, which is the hell, which I was right, this is a light beer and yours is dark, it's only because I placed a candle behind it. If I placed it behind Paul's, oh, nice red glow off there. Alright, cheers, and
Cheers.
Let's give this a go.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, that's very refreshing. Even on a cold day like this.
I think that yours is a lot lighter than mine.
Shall I try yours? Oh look, we drank about the same amount. Let's have a go. No, yours isn't bad actually. I'm not usually into the darker beers. Why don't you try mine? Oh, that was actually quite nice too.
Yours is a lot colder.
Ah, yours is more like an ale perhaps. And I'm not sure how you would describe it. It's not an ale, or is it? Ales aren't usually cold like that.
I don't think that they do ales here.
No, it's their own special brew called Hell.
And we are having a hell of a good time.
Cheers to that. Well, we think that beer was a really good way
good.
to finish off today's episode, and we hope that you have enjoyed seeing the absolutely fantastic Wuppertal suspended monorail. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.